Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English learning podcast. I'm Jennifer, and as always, I'm joined by my insightful co-host, Elizabeth. How are you today, Elizabeth?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm really excited about today's topic because it's something that can make a profound difference in our lives: how to think positively. Positive thinking isn't just about being cheerful. It's a powerful mindset that can improve your well-being, enhance your performance, and help you navigate life's challenges more effectively.
Absolutely, Elizabeth. Positive thinking influences how we perceive the world, how we handle stress, and how we interact with others. Today, we're going to explore what positive thinking really means, why it's so important, and how we can cultivate a positive mindset in our daily lives. We'll also discuss common obstacles to positive thinking and strategies to overcome them.
Yes, and before we begin, I want to remind our listeners to follow our podcast if you haven't already. By following, you'll stay updated with all our episodes and continue improving your English listening skills.
And if you're finding our podcast helpful, please consider leaving us a review. Your feedback is invaluable and helps us continue creating content that supports your learning journey. Also, feel free to share this podcast with friends who might benefit from it.
Now, let's get started with today's topic: how to think positively. Jennifer, let's begin by defining what positive thinking actually is.
That's a great place to start, Elizabeth. Positive thinking is the practice of focusing on the good in any given situation. It's about maintaining an optimistic outlook and expecting positive outcomes, even when faced with difficulties. It doesn't mean ignoring the negative aspects of life, but rather approaching challenges with a mindset that looks for solutions and opportunities.
Exactly. Positive thinking involves a conscious effort to focus on the bright side of life, no matter what challenges you're facing. It's about believing that you have the ability to handle whatever comes your way and that things will work out in the end. This mindset can reduce stress, increase resilience, and lead to a more fulfilling life.
Positive thinking has numerous benefits, both for our mental and physical health. Research has shown that people who think positively tend to have lower levels of stress, better coping skills, and a stronger immune system. They're also more likely to build strong relationships, as their optimism often makes them more approachable and supportive of others.
Yes, and it's important to note that positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring reality or avoiding challenges. It's about acknowledging difficulties but choosing to focus on what you can do to overcome them. This mindset helps you stay motivated and resilient, even in the face of adversity.
That's a key point, Elizabeth. Positive thinking is a skill that can be developed with practice. It's not something you either have or don't have. It's something you can cultivate. Let's talk about some practical strategies that can help our listeners start thinking more positively.
One effective strategy is to practice gratitude. Gratitude involves recognizing and appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. When you focus on what you're thankful for, it shifts your attention away from what's going wrong and helps you see the positive aspects of your life.
Absolutely. Keeping a gratitude journal is a simple yet powerful way to build a habit of positive thinking. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be as simple as a good cup of coffee in the morning or as significant as a supportive friend. Over time, this practice can change the way you perceive your life and help you maintain a more positive outlook.
Another strategy is to reframe negative thoughts. We all have moments when negative thoughts creep in, but the key is not to let them take over. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, try to reframe the thought into something more positive. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm terrible at this," you could reframe it as, "I'm still learning and I'm getting better each day."
That's a great example, Elizabeth. Reframing helps you break the cycle of negativity and encourages you to focus on growth and improvement. It's also important to surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, and the environments you're in can all affect your mindset. Surrounding yourself with positivity can reinforce your own positive thinking.
Yes, and another powerful technique is visualization. This involves imagining yourself succeeding and achieving your goals. When you visualize positive outcomes, it can increase your confidence and motivation. Visualization helps you mentally prepare for success and can make it easier to approach challenges with a positive attitude.
Visualization is indeed a powerful tool. Along with that, it's essential to take care of your physical health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep all play a significant role in maintaining a positive mindset. When your body feels good, it's easier for your mind to stay positive as well.
That's so true, Jennifer. Physical health and mental health are deeply connected, and taking care of your body can have a direct impact on your ability to think positively. Another important aspect of positive thinking is self-compassion. Being kind to yourself, especially during difficult times, can help you maintain a positive outlook. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend.
Self-compassion is crucial for sustaining a positive mindset. It's about recognizing that everyone makes mistakes and that it's okay to be imperfect. When you're kind to yourself, it's easier to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward with a positive attitude.
Exactly. Now let's talk about some common obstacles to positive thinking. One major obstacle is negative self-talk. This is the inner dialogue that criticizes and doubts you. Negative self-talk can be incredibly damaging because it reinforces a negative mindset and erodes your confidence.
Negative self-talk is something many of us struggle with, but it's important to remember that these thoughts are not facts. They're often distorted and based on fear or insecurity. By challenging and replacing negative self-talk with more positive and realistic statements, you can gradually shift your mindset.
Another obstacle is stress and overwhelm. When you're stressed or overwhelmed, it's easy to fall into a negative thinking pattern. That's why it's important to have stress management strategies in place, such as deep breathing, meditation, or taking breaks when needed. Managing stress effectively can help you maintain a positive outlook.
That's a good point, Elizabeth. Stress is a natural part of life, but how we respond to it can make a big difference. When we manage stress well, we're more likely to stay positive, even in challenging situations. Another obstacle to positive thinking is perfectionism. The desire to be perfect can lead to unrealistic expectations and constant self-criticism, which undermines positive thinking.
Perfectionism is indeed a common challenge. It's important to remember that no one is perfect, and making mistakes is a natural part of learning and growing. Instead of striving for perfection, focus on progress and celebrate the small steps you take towards your goals.
That's such valuable advice. Another obstacle that many people face is fear of failure. The fear of not succeeding can hold you back from taking risks and pursuing your goals. However, it's important to remember that failure is a part of life and an opportunity to learn and grow. By embracing failure as a learning experience, you can maintain a positive mindset even when things don't go as planned.
Yes, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to success. Every setback is an opportunity to learn something new and improve. When you view failure in this way, it becomes much easier to stay positive and keep moving forward.
Another common obstacle is comparison. Comparing yourself to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy and negativity. It's important to remember that everyone's journey is different, and comparing yourself to others is not only unfair but also unproductive. Focus on your own progress and celebrate your unique achievements.
Comparison is indeed a trap that many of us fall into. Instead of comparing yourself to others, try to focus on your own growth and development. Remember that your journey is yours alone, and your progress is worth celebrating no matter how it compares to others.
That's a powerful reminder, Elizabeth. Now, before we continue, I want to remind our listeners to follow our podcast. If you're finding these tips helpful, following us will ensure you don't miss any future episodes.
And if you have any thoughts or questions about today's topic, we'd love to hear from you. Leave us a review or comment and share this podcast with others who might benefit from it. Your feedback helps us create content that meets your needs and supports your learning journey.
Now, let's take a call from one of our listeners who wants to share their experience with positive thinking. Let's take the call. Hi there, you're on the air with Jennifer and Elizabeth. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Michael, and I'm calling from Sydney, Australia. I've been following your podcast for a while now, and I found it really helpful. I wanted to share my experience with positive thinking and how it's helped me in my life.
Hi, Michael. It's great to hear from you. We're glad the podcast has been helpful for you. We'd love to hear about your experience. How has positive thinking made a difference in your life?
Well, a few years ago, I went through a difficult period where I was struggling with my career and personal life. I realized that a lot of my stress and anxiety came from negative thinking and constantly focusing on what could go wrong. I decided to make a conscious effort to change my mindset by practicing gratitude and reframing negative thoughts.
That sounds like a transformative experience, Michael. How did practicing gratitude and reframing your thoughts impact your life?
It made a huge difference. By focusing on what I was grateful for, I started to see more positive aspects of my life, even in challenging situations. Reframing negative thoughts helped me approach problems with a more constructive mindset. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, I began to view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Over time, this shift in perspective not only reduced my stress, but also improved my overall well-being.
That's truly inspiring, Michael. It's amazing how a change in mindset can have such a profound impact on our lives. Have you faced any challenges in maintaining a positive mindset, and if so, how have you dealt with them?
Yes, there have been times when it was difficult to stay positive, especially during particularly stressful periods. When that happens, I remind myself to take things one step at a time and not to be too hard on myself. I also make sure to surround myself with positive influences, like supportive friends and motivational content, which helps me stay on track.
That's a great approach, Michael. It's important to be kind to yourself and to seek out support when you need it. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and insights with us.
Thank you, Jennifer and Elizabeth. I'm really glad I could contribute. Keep up the great work with the podcast.
Thank you, Michael. We appreciate you calling in and sharing your story. Take care.
That was such an inspiring call. It's always wonderful to hear how positive thinking can make a real difference in someone's life.
Yes, Michael's experience is a great reminder that positive thinking is not just about feeling good. It's about creating a mindset that helps you navigate life's challenges with resilience and optimism.
Absolutely. And as we start to wrap up today's episode, let's recap some of the key points we've discussed. We talked about the importance of positive thinking and how it can improve both mental and physical health. We explored practical strategies for cultivating a positive mindset, including practicing gratitude, reframing negative thoughts, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and visualizing success.
We also discussed common obstacles to positive thinking, such as negative self-talk, stress, perfectionism, fear of failure, and comparison. Overcoming these obstacles is key to maintaining a positive mindset and leading a more fulfilling life.
Yes, and we had the pleasure of hearing from Michael, who shared his personal experience with positive thinking and how it's transformed his life. His story is a powerful example of how a shift in mindset can lead to significant positive changes.
It's been a truly enriching discussion. We hope our listeners feel inspired to start cultivating positive thinking in their own lives. Remember, positive thinking is a skill that can be developed with practice, and it has the power to improve every aspect of your life.
And as always, we encourage you to follow our podcast if you haven't already. By following, you'll stay connected with us and continue receiving valuable content to support your English learning journey.
Don't forget to leave us a review and share this episode with anyone who might benefit from it. Your feedback and support are what keep us going, and we're grateful to have such an engaged community of listeners.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Keep practicing positive thinking, stay motivated, and remember that your mindset can shape your reality.
We'll see you in the next episode. Take care and stay positive.
Bye for now.